with summer and everything else, okay, let me explain what Milia is so that Lena and Heather can quit laughing. Welcome back to the AA Skin Babes Pod. I'm your host, Lena, licensed esthetician, and today I have Heather.
Heather Taylor, nurse injector.
Kristen.
Kristen Sanborn, licensed esthetician. You guys.
It feels so weird.
Bring it to you.
She didn't bring the baby to her. She left the baby. She was
Left
gone.
the baby in the other room. Just carve and fend for itself.
And today we're going to talk about Milia. Welcome to our podcast.
What was that?
Seen those episodes.
That may have to be cut out. Jared's going to take a look at that, and he's like, you girls are nuts today.
Oh,
my
shoot.
gosh.
Okay, well, in all seriousness, today we're going to talk about Milia. Why this is an episode is this has been a huge deal in my treatment room right now.
What in the world is Milia?
I know, right? I can't.
Well, I think with summer and everything else, okay, let me explain what Milia is so that Lena and Heather can quit laughing. Milia is, it's a little white blemish on the skin. It looks like a pimple, but it has a hard inner core. And you can pick at it, and you can't get that core out. So that
you can
is
do a lot of damage to your skin trying to do that.
You can. And a lot of times you'll see Milia under the eyes, on the nose, on the cheeks, on the chin. And you can actually scar yourself if you try to pick those out. But they're made up of.
They're not pimples.
They're not pimples.
That's what
they look like a pimple.
Everyone thinks they're pimples, and they're not pimples. They're little cysts.
So is it made up of like calcium deposits or dead skin cells?
It's like hard dead skin cells, basically.
Okay.
Sebum has like sat there and it's like turned it into a little hard ball under your skin, and it's painful. It is painful. So why this comes up? I have teenagers. I've actually had a huge influx of teenagers right now. Like my acne facials, all of them came to me for acne. They don't have acne. They do have some acne, but what they're seeing is Milia. And so that's why I decided to make this podcast, because they go to the derm. Derm gives them tretinoin, and then they send them to me for extractions. I am going to tell you there are estheticians that extract with a lancet. I don't do that. I won't do that.
Do you prefer thermolysis?
Yes. One, it's way less painful. Extracting Milia is not comfortable.
Then what does thermolysis do to the Milia?
It dehydrates around it and it pushes the Milia out. So either way, you just threw me off my train here, Kristen. Why do you do this to me?
It's fun.
It's the sunburn.
It's the changed recording date. That's what it is. Oh, let me throw my little tantrum for a second. This is why I don't recommend working with your mom sometimes. I love you.
Your mom and your second mom.
Yeah, you're right. Her daughter's my mini-me.
Oh, the two of you together.
Let's keep talking about Milia.
Okay.
Anyway, sorry. So I don't know where I was going with this. Go ahead.
I have no idea where you were going with this. But extracting Milia, if you go in and you extract it the traditional way, especially if you're in a facial, we use a machine called thermolysis, which it goes in and it dehydrates those little Milia. And so you may still see them when you leave, but over the next week, they're going to dissipate. And that is the most effective way you're not going to scar. And
it's not intended to be a painful procedure. If it is a painful procedure,
yes,
it's not being done
right.
properly.
Yes.
But so what I was extracting them. Dermatologists will tell you need an extraction facial. We want to do, and peels help with Milia.
Yes, peels are a good go-to.
Ooh,
for
that
Milia.
goes along with our last 2 weeks.
It does.
Yes.
I forgot we were talking about peels. But peels will help with Milia. It'll help soften the skin. And that's going to be kind of something when you come to me for Milia, we're going to get on a regime that is exfoliating. Because that's going to be the best way to help keep it from coming back. And Milia will come back. You'll be prone to them. It'll be something we treat right now. but you may have little clusters pop up here and there, and we'll just have to go in and retreat them.
Something that I know with my skin, because I'm very prone, I have larger pores, I'm very prone to milia, is when I start seeing the milia come back, I know it's peel time.
Mm-hmm.
And I try to get a VI peel every, 4 months, 5 months. And it's almost guaranteed that that month before I need to do that peel is when those milias I'm going to start seeing popping up around my face, especially on my cheeks.
Is that
And
kind of in that area where you see
I
yours?
get them in my cheek area. And I think a lot of that is probably because I wear a mask whenever I do lashes and whenever
Yeah.
I'm working in the treatment room. So that's one thing that I know is when I start getting them, it's time to get a peel. So that's one thing that will help to minimize them.
Mm-hmm.
I say a lot of my like oilier skin types get a lot of them up here
Okay.
on their forehead. Not me, because mine's burnt, but
Do as we say, not as we
this
do.
has been getting me today. What not to do whenever you have milia is you do not pick and try to pop them at home. I have clients that say, "Oh, well, I can get them out, but it takes a lot." Yeah, if it is hard to get these out, do not keep going.
And a lot of times you only get half of it out.
Ugh.
And then that'll just cause them to continue to build up. So, go ahead and go to your esthetician and get that done. If you are on tretinoin, Accutane, it's going to be a little tough
Yeah,
to do. So make sure that you know bring us what type of medications you're on, because it can be a
I say if
contraindication
you're
to
on
doing it.
Accutane, I will not do it. I do. They say we can do a lot more stuff now, but I won't touch you if you're on Accutane till we are done with it for a while, because
So you
there's just
can't do
too many things.
extractions while they're on Accutane?
Their skin will
It
it'll
could
be a
scar.
lot easier to scar them.
Okay.
And I am not putting one. Why do you
not
want?
worth the
Let's not
risk.
chance it.
Right.
You might as well finish your Accutane, be done with it for 6 months, and then come to me and we'll start working on it.
Gotcha.
It's not really that difficult of a skin condition. There's an easy way to fix it. It's just how many people come in like, I have breaking out so bad, and it's little Milia. It's like, oh, those are not breakouts. That's gonna take a little bit longer.
And
for
it's
us to take
not
care of.
just teens that get these.
Oh no, I
A
have
lot of
adults and
times
everyone.
adults, even
Mhm.
I have clients in their 70s that get milia, and it's just kind of the aging process, and it's our skin is building up we're building up those calcium deposits, and sometimes that will cause the milia to appear. And it's a lot of times it's kind of a chronic condition
Mhm.
when you're older, and so it's something that we're going to have to continue to keep treating in order to keep them gone. It's not that they're coming back in the same places; it's just that they're coming back in other places.
Mhm.
And so,
In the ears.
yeah,
Like Macy had one last older
yes,
in her 70s. She had them in her ears.
yes. So that's
Now I was gonna do a myth or whatever, but there's a lot of misconceptions with it. So one of these was like a myth is it's not just oily skin types. No, not just oily skin types. Every skin type gets milia. In my what I have seen is the people that are prone to it more are the oilier skin types.
well, it's because that
'Cause that oil
milia
just
is
gets
made up
stuck.
of sebum,
And
oil,
dead skin cells.
and dead skin cells. So if your skin is oilier, you're going to be more prone to having them.
And they're not in a pore, so that's why they're so hard to get out. Is that
Okay.
Amelia is not in a pore. It can be anywhere under the skin. So that's why it's not actually trying to come out a pore.
Like a actual
Yeah,
pimple
like a pimple.
would. Mhm.
Do you have anything else to add about milia?
I'm
This is just an information on what milia is.
Mhm.
Just because,
Just kind of seeing an influx of
yeah.
people coming
So
in like that.
I have had so many
Mhm.
and they come to me from a dermatologist says you need extractions.
Well, a lot of times those things going to a dermatologist, they're not going to address milia. They're not going to address keratosis. They're not going to address those superficial
They're
skin
dealing
conditions
with bigger,
because they're
more
dealing
chronic
and I
with,
don't
things.
think
with
they
cancer
know
and skin
what we
diseases.
have now. Like I don't, dermatologists they have their stuff. I don't think they know that we have things like thermolysis and
that can
stuff.
help.
That's a lot less painful than extracting them.
Yes.
Yes, we can extract them. No, I will not. I'll
Not
do
when there's
another
a simpler way.
Yeah, I'll do another avenue.
So if you have milia, give us a call. We'll a lot of the times we'll just book you right into a thermolysis if you know that they are milia. Come in because they're pretty easy to spot. And then if we need to change, and a thermolysis treatment, we can treat those milia. If we're doing a facial, we can do a stackable. We can do a facial, and then we can stack the thermolysis on top of it and do a milia treatment after we get
And
done.
every time I will do the thermolysis first, because if we start doing acne, that's not going to clear up milia. We got to actually go in and extract them, get them out somehow. So if we're doing acne, those aren't going to clear up and you're not going to be happy with your results. So let's take care of the milia first, and then we'll finish the rest of the acne that's left over. And that way you get the results you are wanting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anybody have questions, just leave them in the comment. This is something that we do get a lot of calls and questions on from our clients. And so that's why we kind of set up this, Lena set up this appointment, because she wanted to clear up some of those misconceptions about milia, and to let you know that we do have treatments, and there are treatments out there other than just extractions. Because I've seen clients with, 30, 40 milia on their forehead.
Wow.
And you go extracting all of those, and you're going to create scars. And so
or it's just going to be painful.
It's
So you
gonna
got to literally lancet them.
Yeah.
So we do have that option, and we can do a ton of them at one time, and within 20 minutes we can we
get 'em
can
all.
do 20 milia.
Nice.
And so it's
And the
quick.
thermolysis is so great for lots of things.
Oh, yeah.
Skin tags and
You got any skin tags or cherry angiomas you don't want?
angiomas.
Come my way.
Yep.
Oh, the thermolysis is my favorite.
I know.
It's
pretty
one of my
awesome.
favorites. Everything's my favorite.
Lena
I
just
love
like-
my job.
Lena just likes treating everything.
I do. When I make a difference, it feels good.
Okay.
All right, guys. So I think that's all we have for today. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.